So let's have a look at this. So I want you to realize what she's trying to do. For the compound interest, you put your investment only once, right? For the compound interest, you put your investment in a bank, and that's it. You let it grow by himself, right? But what the superannuation does is I keep seeding my money, right? Seeding my money into my bank account. On top of that, interest rate has been added, goes up and up and up, and it's a lot faster than compounded interest, right? But let's think about this as a time frame. So, right? So he says each year, so I'm gonna make the investment multiple times. Each time I put $1,000 there, right? So I'm gonna think of it as a beginning and then the end, right? And then for the first period, man, beginning is going to be who? 1,000, right? And then at the end, what's gonna happen is on top of 1,000, we're gonna multiply by who? 12% interest rate, right? And it's compounded annually, so I don't have to divide anything for him, luckily. So it's gonna be 12 over 100, okay? That's what I have. And what we're gonna do is going to add to accumulate to describe how much we earned, right? So if we factorize by the common factor of 1,000, 1,000 times 1 plus 12 over 100 is going to be how much we earn, right? So I will make it as 1,000 times 1.12, you see? But let's see what happens in the second year, A2. Well, whatever I have the balance on A1, we're gonna what? We're gonna put 1,000 once again, right? For the compound interest, you let it slip. But for him, we keep putting in, right? So I'm going to add by 1,000, okay? And whatever we have now in the bank from the beginning, at the end, what will be applied? Interest rate of 12 over 100 will be applied, you see? And then we're gonna add them together. Then what I see is that I have a common factor of A1 plus 1,000. Oh, sorry, I think I'm gonna connect the screen again. So what I then realize is that I will factorize it. Then I'm gonna have a 1 plus 1,200 over 1,000, sorry, over 100 is the quotient, right? 1 and 1,200 each. And as you can see, this is also same as 1.12. So far, so good, but then, you know, I wanna expand the A1. If you wanna expand the A1, we're gonna use the expression that we already expressed before. And then we're gonna add by 1,000. And then I'm gonna multiply by 1.12. And I'm gonna do the distribution. If I do the distribution, what I end up getting is 1,000 times 1.12 plus 1,000 times 1.12 squared. That's what it is, right? That's what it is. Now, what we're gonna do is to consider for the A3, right? On top of the A2, I'm gonna add 1,000 in the beginning, and then I'm gonna apply the interest rate of a 12%, 12 over 100, and I'm gonna add them, right? And if you do so and manage to derive and simplify, what you end up getting here is in fact to the power of 3 is what it is, okay? So now let's see the pattern. Now we have A3 being the following. This was who? This was A2. And then the A1 is going to be the following, right? And as you can see, it progressed by what? Geometric series. It progressed by the geometric series, and we wanted to make the investment of how long? It was a 20 years period, right? Wow, that's a long time, right? So I know then inductively that I can come up with A20 is being this much amount plus going up to who? 1,000 times 1.1 to the power of who? 20 is what it is. And from the last one, what I'm going to do is just put it into the geometric series formula. Therefore, this is going to be the, now if I use a formula, it's going to be first term. And then who's your common ratio in this case? 1.12 to the power of 20, right? Because we have 20 terms. Minus 1 over 1.12 minus 1. And obviously, we are not going to do this by hand, but use a calculator. So if you use a calculator, voila, it becomes like the following figure. But here's the thing: in the actual exam, you do not have to derive this. All you have to think about is, my scheme is superannuation, hence it's something to deal with who? Geometric series. As soon as I realize, superannuation is a geometric series. Okay, that's all you got to remember. So I'm going to come back to that table, page number 1. What is man? Superannuation is merely the same as the geometric series. Right? That's what it is. All these fancy words is merely just geometric sequence, arithmetic sequence, or geometric series. Okay?